All right, Illini fans, welcome to I guess the second game, but the first game for Illinois of this home tournament weekend. We have the Illinois women's team playing the Alabama women's team.
Joining Larry will be me. My name is Q. Very glad to talk to you all again. Welcome, Illini fam. And we would like to introduce a new character on the mic. Our man.
Okay. So, my name's Mike Frogley. For those who haven't met me before, all the athletes I've worked with and coached, they call me Frog. But I used to coach here at the University of Illinois, and I'm really excited to get a chance to share some thoughts, some things that we see today in this great game.
Yes,
Yes,
we got some expertise on the mic here today. So glad to have you here. And here we go. We're getting ready for tip-off. We have Mary Wagstaff for Illinois getting ready for the tip-off here. And Illinois is going to win the tip-off here. Going to have Ava Finger here with the ball.
Yeah, always a rivalry game when Illinois takes on Alabama.
Wagstaff is going to put one up from deep.
An
Can't
early
get that one to
three.
fall.
Able to get the rebound, though. Illinois is going to get a second shot at it. She swings it to Abigail Counts, and another offensive rebound and a foul. But it's going to go against Illinois. It will be Alabama ball here.
Yeah, really nice pick and roll by Wagstaff with Counts. They've got to jump Wagstaff. She's a threat from outside. That opened up that pick and roll. Just picked up that offensive rebounding foul.
Yes, and here with the ball, we have Itzy Gonzalez, one of the best players in all of the sport, honestly. Multiple-time Paralympian, and for sure a threat that Illinois has to be very wary of.
Speaking of Itzy Gonzalez, coming through for an easy two for Alabama, just made her way right through the lane there.
So right off the bat, you can see Alabama's trademark. They're putting pressure up court. It really disrupts Illinois' ball handlers. What'll be key for Illinois is making sure that they move off ball and attack off ball against that press to be able to move the ball up the court and relieve on-ball pressure.
Yes, and Wagstaff able to get a bucket there for Illinois, tying the game up.
Itzy Gonzalez stuck on the right wing trying to figure something out. Going to get it going over there to 43, Moody. And she's going to
And-
knock that down.
Becca Moody, what a player herself. Also another threat. Also another Olympian, I believe, Paralympian. Illinois is going to get the ball up the court to Morgan McCammon.
A really nice job breaking the press by Illinois, attacking without the ball to get one post over half court and relieve on-ball pressure.
That's Counts with a great seal. Going to open up that pass to McCammon with a quick and easy two for Illini.
Yeah, you have activity on both sides of the court for Illinois so that Alabama can't help.
Oh, some great defense there by Wagstaff. She's
And
able to-
Alabama just doing a great job of pushing the ball down the court. Couldn't get that one to fall.
Wagstaff looking, and she finds her teammate Maya, who gets it back to Morgan. Morgan with the shot up, but just can't fall there.
Alabama is going to lose that rebound.
It was a good look by McCammon. She just needs to take a little bit more time, focus on that follow-through, but that's a good look.
Certainly. That's a great look there for Wagstaff to Maya Campbell. Could have given it to her a little bit earlier, but I think that was a great shot nonetheless.
Yes. Gonzalez getting the ball to Moody. Moody with a tough layup there.
We've seen a couple of cuts by Alabama to the basket. That's U of I players losing track of their matchups. They got to check their shoulders a little bit more and communicate a little bit better so those cuts don't happen.
Certainly, certainly.
McCammon here with the ball.
Counts with a great seal to get her some room.
She's going to swing that ball to Wagstaff. Wagstaff looking as the shot clock's expiring. She's trying to find something. She's going to get a shot up. And she has to force a shot there. Gonzalez with the rebound for Alabama.
Alabama pushing the ball up the floor again. Got past half pretty quickly.
And a turnover, Illinois. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here from Illinois. Coach Wheeler wants to talk it over with the girls.
Yeah, Illinois was sitting around a little bit on the offside of the attack last time, and they can't do that. They've got to have movement. They've got to be attacking offside of the ball to make Alabama honor those attacks. That removes those help defenders. That'll create on-ball pick and rolls or off-ball attacks, depending upon how Alabama breaks down. But the key is having movement offside of the ball.
Absolutely. We'll see how Coach Wheeler will have her girls adjust here, and we'll be right back.
We are innovators, explorers, creators. We inspire each other and welcome everyone.
All right, coming out of that timeout, Illinois is going to have the ball here. Wagstaff's going to bring it up the floor.
Wagstaff across the court to Campbell. Almost got stolen by Gonzalez there. I think that's going to stay Illinois' possession.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risky pass. You have to think about the passing lane. You want to create for that skip pass. So you really need to be behind your screen or more. The jump can't happen.
Alabama doing a really good job guarding Wagstaff here outside on the perimeter, knowing that she's a three-point threat.
McCammon getting to her spot.
Oh, just an unlucky bounce there. Just rims out, and Gonzalez has the ball for Alabama.
So we've seen McCammon have two really high-quality looks there. She just needs to take a little bit more time. She looks like she's just rushing a smidgen, but there's a lot of things they're doing really well to create those shots going to the basket.
Yeah, we kind of saw that there. She picked up a quick foul against Gonzalez.
Bit of a mismatch down low right now for Moody on counts. Let's see if Alabama identifies that, or if Illinois can make the switch, and there they make the
And
switch.
there they do. Great recognition from Morgan McCammon, number 25 for Illinois.
One of the things we've seen early on is Alabama's run a double screen offside for Moody to try to create that 15-foot jump shot. They've got the two lower class players on this side now in Balaki and LeBrew. Let's see if they try to run that off the inbound and how Illinois tries to defend that.
Looks like we're just having a couple technical difficulties with the shot clock. We've got it situated now.
Yep, there's the double screen.
And there's that 15-footer you were talking about there, Mike. Moody couldn't get that one to go as Campbell's going to grab the rebound for Illinois.
A great look there, too. Illinois wants to try and limit those looks for Alabama. Some more long passes across the court for Illinois.
So a lot more activity on both sides of the court now, on ball and off ball, by Illinois. McCammon needs to bring the ball out from behind the screen farther if she's going to create that pick and roll for her and count.
And we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be, I believe, against Morgan. McCammon, her second, already picking up two quick fouls in this first quarter.
One of the things I like about Gonzalez and the way she moves on the court is when she's got the ball, she's always keeping space from the defense. That really allows her to explode and attack. One of the things young players can learn is how to, if they're on offense, don't run into the defense. Sounds like a silly thing to have to say, but we have to teach our players, yeah, keep space, don't run into the defense, and then you'll be able to do what you want.
Yeah. As cliche as it sounds, Mike, you know, sometimes the fundamentals never have to go away.
They are the foundation of the game. That's why they call them fundamentals.
Yeah. And McCammon here with the ball again.
Again with the cross-court pass to Wagstaff. Looks like Campbell has a little bit of a mismatch there. Illinois just can't exploit it quite yet.
Ooh, and a tough pass. Wagstaff tried to get it to McCammon. Just can't hold on to it. It's going to result in a turnover for Illinois.
Yeah, one of the things that's opening up for Illinois is if you take a look, there's space opening up at the elbows. That's where they need to do some of this attack, especially offside against this Alabama defense.
And Becca Moody with the bucket there. Illinois trying to find some offense here. They've been a little slow these last couple minutes.
Alabama has done such a great job of allowing Moody to get to her spot and just get those easy ones.
And Wagstaff had a good look there, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Great crossing by Alabama in the open court. And then the patience by Moody, not to cut right to the basket and release off that crossing pick, but to hold it for a little bit, then release it and let the defender rotate so she gets an open layup.
Yeah, Alabama came out with a clear game plan. They are going to play Wagstaff tightly this entire game as she throws up another one and gets a foul call.
And that came about from a crossing pick up high, and that's where that space is starting to open up. Illinois has to make sure they identify that so they can't just get caught in a high-low, low-high game on the wing. They've got to begin to cross-pick, attack at the elbows.
Indeed, Wagstaff will shoot 2 here. Able to get that first one to go. Only cutting the lead to 5.
Yeah, we've seen Illinois get to the rim a couple of times in the half court and against this press. They've taken the shots just a little bit quick. They need to just settle, take a breath. They've got the time, take them well.
And she misses that second, but Illinois able to get the offensive board.
Campbell with a great tip. Wagstaff couldn't get that one to fall. Looks like it got tipped as well. Gonzalez pushing the ball now for Alabama.
And Gonzalez moving really quick there. Able to just get a shot off, but unable to get it to go.
Illinois got a little lucky there. Seems like Gonzalez had her way at the rim.
Yeah, Gonzalez, like I said, she's keeping space from the defense. And if that defender turns their back or doesn't look, she attacks right away.
Oh, and another shot by Wagstaff just rims out.
You know, Frog, this just goes back to your previous point about Illinois taking their little time. They have enough time to get good shots off. It's all about just composing themselves.
Yeah, they need to recognize they're doing a lot of things right. There's just a couple small things to fine-tune. And so there's nothing to panic at all. They're in this game. They're doing a lot of things well.
And some great defense there by Illinois. They're able to get a stop. Wagstaff trying to create something here.
And there's a gap opening up at the elbow again, and they need to do that crossing attack off ball for that space.
McCammon with the ball. She gets it to Wagstaff with 3 left on the shot clock.
With a great height advantage, Wagstaff looking to have a lot of good shots here. Just can't seem to get them to fall.
Yeah, and that came from a point to wing crossing attack. That's what opened that up, and that's there.
McCammon just let her have that one. Illinois got away with that one again as Alabama can't get the layup to fall.
Yeah, there's some times when the Illinois players are getting so focused on their side, they're not checking their shoulders and looking all around.
Oh, and Abigail counts with a nice layup there.
Beautiful,
to 3.
yeah, beautiful scoop layup. If she shoots that over top, gets blocked from behind. I love that. That's a really valuable tool for young players to learn how to do. Shoot a scoop layup so they don't get blocked.
There's Gonzalez again, finding her way through the paint.
Illinois was looking for the trap there as they get the ball moving and able to score here.
And the sweet little 10-footer from Alabama, Illinois has got to find a way to make those shots more uncomfortable for them.
There's that crossing pick.
And Wagstaff finding her way, got stopped. And another shot up, just unable to fall.
As a player, this has to be frustrating. I mean, these are pretty good looks. You just can't seem to get them to fall.
Yeah, it's so important as a player that you talk to your teammates and you and you communicate that you're doing some things well to get these quality scoring opportunities. You just need to take that breath. Take a quality shot.
Gonna have a foul here. Gonna be on, I believe, Maya Campbell or Abigail Counts, I think, actually.
There's that double screen.
Doing a good shot there, just unable to fall by Alabama.
Campbell, number 43, is going to push the ball now for Illinois. Back to Wagstaff. Let's see if Wagstaff can get anything going.
Again, Illinois is getting into the key, and they got in through an off-ball attack and a crossing attack there. So they're getting quality scoring opportunities. Everything is inside 12 feet. They're not having to take, outside shots. That's a real plus if they can just settle down and start taking the shots a little bit more calmly, take a little bit more time.
Indeed, and with 8 seconds left, Itzi Gonzalez is going to take a shot, and she's going to make that a great shot there by a great player. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Alabama is up 15-8 against the women's Illinois basketball team. We will be back at the start of the second quarter.
Welcome to Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana, with 7 manufacturers and nearly 1,000 vehicles in stock. Our commitment to you doesn't end when you purchase a vehicle. We're committed to giving you the best ownership experience possible. Keep your vehicle running right with regularly scheduled maintenance from our experienced team of factory-trained technicians and our brand new state-of-the-art facilities. Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana. Why go anywhere else?
The University of Illinois was built to serve everyone. That means we're building solutions for you, no matter where you are. From growing food and expanding healthcare to training teachers and first responders, you'll find us in every county in our state and every neighborhood across the nation. As a public university, our impact isn't just for those who study here. It's for your family and your community. No matter where you are part of what we're building. You are an Illini.
All right, we are back out of the end of the first quarter, entering the second. I think Coach Wheeler's still talking it over with the girls. What do you think are some things that Illinois should work on this quarter here, Frog?
So I think the first thing she's probably, I'm going to guess she's talking about is the importance of them having movement off ball. She's probably identified that there's a gap opening up at the elbows and you need to have a crossing attack, especially off ball. She's telling them, yeah, you know what, we're creating good scoring opportunities. Just take a little bit more time. And then on the defensive side, Alabama's gotten to the rim off of cuts, and we've lost track. When Illinois has lost track of offensive players, is reminding them, hey, we've got to be looking around and communicating so we can identify the threat. Gonzalez should never get a free cut to the basket.
Indeed, Illinois is going to start with the ball here at the beginning of the second quarter. I think the scores table just trying to situate everything, making sure all of their numbers align. And McCammon's going to start with the ball here. She's looking around. She's going to get it to Wagstaff, and Wagstaff's going to pass it around to Maya Campbell. And Wagstaff finally able to get that jumper to go.
And there's that offside attack Illinois that's created good scoring opportunities for them. Wagstaff a little bit more settled that time.
Indeed. Indeed. And Alabama serving as well. Kind of tough pass there. And unable to get their shot to go, but they get their own miss. Itzy Gonzalez looking for her teammates, and she finds a good look. And we're gonna have a foul on the floor. Gonna be against Abigail Counts.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where I thought McCammon did a great job in front, getting her hand into the shooting path and being disruptive. Counts needs to defend the down when that post player brings the ball down into her space and not try to block it up high.
And first miss there by Alabama. Unable to get that first free throw to fall. We got some substitutions for Alabama.
So one of the things for young players, when you get this kind of a bit of confusion when somebody's at the free throw line, if you're the free throw shooter, step off the line for a little bit. You know, don't sit there. You have a tendency of tightening up sometimes. And so it'll be interesting to see what Skarnecki does when she takes a shot. But that's a big recommendation because you never know how long that's going to take when you got some confusion going on the bench or on the table.
And she's able to get that second one to fall. Wagstaff's going to start with it, and she's going to pass it off to McCammon. McCammon right back to Wagstaff.
There's that crossing attack up high by McCammon.
You know, with this Illinois offense, we just see a lot of ball movement, specifically through the three bigs on the floor with Wagstaff, Campbell, and McCammon, as Campbell able to get that jump shot to fall.
Yeah, they're identifying mismatch that they create through that crossing attack up high.
And a nice pass there by Itzy Gonzalez, and it looks like it's going to be a foul and one.
A really nice job by Gonzalez creating that high to low pick and roll. And that's always so difficult because if you get the low defender picked out, it's a lot farther for the help defense to come and be able to switch down. And really nice job coming out low, pulling the defender out by Gonzalez, and rotating back up high to create that high to low pick and roll.
And can't get the free throw to fall to finish the three-point play, but Alabama able to get their own rebound. Gonzalez with the ball. Oh, and a missed layup there. Illinois got lucky there.
Well, that was Flock's seal that got her in, too. That got her teammate in. So you don't want to neglect that or overlook that. Great seal by Flock.
Wagstaff looking to take a shot here, and a great look.
Yeah, nice cross pick by McCammon that freed up Wagstaff to roll to the basket for the short jumper. So they're starting to attack in that crossing attack because that's where the gap is.
And Gonzalez passing it off. And a lot of quick ball movement here by Alabama as Gonzalez puts a shot up, and it's off side of the rim. See Illinois slowing it down a bit here.
Yeah, McCammon looking for some over here with Wagstaff. Wagstaff looking for the seal. And Gonzalez, great hands, great hands.
Three seconds left on the shot clock. McCammon has to put a shot up, and it just can't fall there.
Gonzalez with a great inside pass.
Great seal offside by Flock that freed her teammate up again. She is a picking machine right now and freeing up her teammates so they can get to the rim.
And we're going to have a timeout here. Will be a full timeout. We'll be right back.
Do you remember when we first started this journey together? We ventured forth and forged a bond. Made to unite, made to perform. It was a new partnership. We found new ways to excel despite the odds. We were built for each other. It was the first time I felt like I belonged, like I was a part of something bigger. Together we faced adversity and embraced it. And with you by my side, I've become better, more durable, stronger. Because what others see as limitations, I see as strengths. Our community has fueled my fire. Together we've rewritten the narrative, unlocking doors to a world of possibility. I'm proud of the journey we've taken, to be a part of something truly groundbreaking. I see a world where limitations are shattered.
All right, coming out of that timeout, McCammon will get the ball to Wagstaff, and Wagstaff will bring it up the floor.
Wagstaff's gonna shoot it. Let it go from deep.
She's showing that she can shoot that three, and that's one of the things that's going to bring Alabama that much farther out. That'll lead to more spacing and better opportunities to get to the rim.
Certainly, Alabama again. Alabama does such a great job of getting past the ball pressure of half court and just pushing the defense to get in their spots faster.
And Wagstaff not afraid to shoot threes. One of the best three-point shooters on the team as well. So that's something Alabama will have to look out for.
McCammon with some tight defense. No matter for Moody, however.
Maya Campbell gets stopped there. Gonna get it off to McCammon.
McCammon with a great height advantage. Let's see if she can get this one to go. Just rims out.
And she's rushing her shot. She could have taken another second just to square herself up. She had the time. And then just fall through, leave it out there. She just needs one more second. There's an expression we always talk about. Take the time you have. There's nobody there to block the shot. She's got a little bit more time.
Yeah, what do you think might be causing Illinois to take these rush shots?
I think there's a bunch of things. Like, it's the first game of the day here at this college tournament for Illinois and for Alabama. You're at home. It's a rivalry game. They lost their first two games against Alabama earlier this year. And so there might be a little bit of tension, trying to almost force it a little bit.
Yeah, Alabama doing a good job of trying to jump out right there. Coach must have talked about that in the huddle as Wagstaff looks like she's going to take that one and get that one to go.
Wagstaff really willing her team here in the second quarter. Cuts it to a 4-point lead.
I think offensively, Illinois has found a pretty good rhythm. I think we just need some stops, and that could change this score drastically.
Yeah, they're not having a problem creating scoring opportunities. They're getting quality ones. Even when the shot clock's been running down, they've been good shots. They just have to take away a couple of these shots going to the rim by Alabama. Those cuts, those are the ones that are hurting them right now. Not the outside shots of Alabama that's hurting them.
Wagstaff setting up for another shot, and that one just rims out there. Gonzalez with the rebound. And a foul, quick foul there.
Yeah, just little things I watch when I'm seeing players when they're shooting. And right now, I don't see the finish and the follow-through for the Illinois players. They're getting those great shot opportunities. And it's just paying attention to that last little bit of the follow-through, because that's what sends the ball accurately to the basket.
Certainly.
I think Moody with a three-point attempt, and she found a bounce there, and it's going to fall.
Yeah, Illinois just a little bit late recognizing the high double screen for Alabama.
Yeah, Mike, you talked a little bit about the follow-through. I think another thing I've noticed is that the square up with the rim, if they could just wait one more second, it'll even up their shot a lot bit more, feel better off their wrist.
Yep.
Wagstaff is going to get it again. Wagstaff is single-handedly just putting numbers on the board for Illinois this quarter.
Trying to keep her team alive, keep them in this game.
She's doing a really good job working with her teammates. She's attacking off ball. There's that off-ball cut by Gonzalez. So she's really the number 1 threat. Moody's the number 2 threat. When Illinois is coming down the court, before Alabama's actually started attack, they've got to start to communicate, hey, Gonzalez is left or Moody's right. Get on them. They got to communicate early and anticipate those two and take them away. They're a little bit late starting to communicate that. That's why Gonzalez is getting to the rim every now and then.
It's a very fast player as well. Able to maneuver her way and pretty much get what she wants on the court. We're going to have another timeout on the floor. And we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Sparky from Rainbow Sandals. I spent 40 years making these sandals for you. Hope you enjoy the ride.
We're coming out of this timeout here. 3:19 left in the first half. Illinois is going to have the ball here. They're down 9. What do you think they can do to cut this lead?
Well, looking at Illinois, I'd like to see them push Alabama just a little bit farther out defensively and then take away those cuts. Take away those cuts by calling the threats early and checking your shoulders.
As McCammon gets a nice little shot there at the rim.
That just looked like she took a breath before she shot. She just took a little bit more relaxed.
Most certainly, McCammon is 1-2 knockdown shots, especially in the clutch, like you said. I think it's just a matter of composure at this point.
And a nice little quick layup there.
Again, Gonzalez doing a really nice job coming out low from behind the screen, drawing the defender out, and then rotating back up high to create the high to low pick and roll.
Yes, even when she's not scoring, she just has a lot of gravity that allows a lot of open shots for her teammates, as we just saw there.
Wagstaff looks like she's looking for McCammon.
Looking like she just might take this herself. And she will. Wagstaff said, fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and if you watch your hand at the top of the shot, you can just see there's just a bit more finish on that shot and it dropped.
And Gonzalez is moving up the floor there, gets to Moody. Moody can't get it to go, but a rebound, it's going to stay Alabama ball.
Yeah, I remember watching Moody last year at the College National Championships. She really had a great tournament, and it looks like that's carried over into this year.
And Gonzalez, what a subtle signal, giving her the little head fake there, telling her to get to the corner as she gets it back. But she's going to have a great open shot now.
And Alabama creating great looks, just able to get that one to fall, and we're going to have a jump ball here.
Yeah, really interesting inbound there where you put Moody and Gonzalez on the same side in a power that makes Illinois rotate over. But then they had a different person behind the double screen offside, and it wasn't quite as effective as when we put Moody behind that double. The officials coming together here to straighten things out. I actually like to see the officials come together and make sure that they're all on the same page with the call. And if they don't go ahead, I think this is okay. Sometimes people look like, oh, they think this looks like confusion, stuff like that. No, this is actually getting rid of confusion. So I like it when they see the officials like this communicating, working as a team to make sure this game's done the best way possible.
Most certainly, most certainly. I can only imagine how hard it is having to train your eye to see the smallest of details that can greatly impact the game. So definitely shouts out to the referees.
Yeah. So we can see the Alabama inbounds now. So you've got the power set with Gonzalez and Moody on the same side. Illinois is having to bring that extra defender over because they're going to have to jump those two power players. That's going to open up that double screen offside, and we'll see if Jackson is able to hit that shot the same way Moody was.
Yeah.
Ball rolling on the court from one of the Michigan players warming up on the warm-up court. It's a pretty errant shot.
Yes, Michigan getting ready to play the Illinois men's team shortly after. And Becca Moody will get the ball inbound. And an air ball there. Not exactly what Alabama wanted. It was a turnover.
No, but looks like they're trying to get Jackson some opportunities. Begin to kind of get her into that role, because that could be a really effective weapon to put Moody and Gonzalez on one side if Jackson can hit on the other.
Gonzalez with the active hands almost got that one from a cannon. Illinois is going to get the and one. Campbell all the way to the rim there with a great assist from Morgan.
And you could see right off the bat what initiated that was Koenig coming up with the crossing pick. That created, then as she rotated out of it, that created space for the high-low, low-high, and then the roll to the basket. Again, Illinois not having a problem getting quality shots. Got to take them as quality shots.
Yes, and Maya Campbell able to finish a three-point play there, cutting that lead to 4 again. A minute 24 left in the first half. Let's see how Illinois can close out here.
Yeah, got to find the threats. Got to find Gonzalez and Moody.
And there goes Gonzalez back cross court to Moody. She's looking to get that shot. What a great job by Illinois. They can hold it for a couple more seconds.
And they find an open Moody, and Moody able to get it to go.
Yeah, nice job by Moody coming out from behind the screen in the offside, coming up high and using the point offensive player to seal her in and get her to the basket.
Yeah, I think Alabama has a lot of patience in just allowing plays to develop.
That really comes from Gonzalez. She has a lot of confidence. She has experience. Moody the same way.
Illinois with another potential and one here, this time coming from Wagstaff.
Great way to get to the bucket there.
Now, Wagstaff having a really solid game, being very patient, working with her teammates to get to the basket. And then when she's getting there now, she's starting to settle down as the game's going on. She was a little bit rushed early, and now she's gradually finding her groove.
And Wagstaff able to complete the three-point play. It is a three-point game. Illinois down 3 with 30 seconds left.
And Illinois has played a really good game. Started off a little rocky on the offensive and defensive ends, but they've picked it up on both sides, and it's starting to look like a real close ball game, fellas.
Gonzalez with the ball at the top of the key.
Gonzalez is just navigating her way through traffic. I mean, they just led her directly to the rim. What great seals for Alabama.
Yeah. Illinois getting so focused on Gonzalez and going out a little bit on her. They're losing track of some of the lower class players, some of the sealers for Alabama, and they're sneaking in, starting to set some of those picks that are freeing up Gonzalez. And Gonzalez, to her credit, did a great job keeping space and movement with the ball so that she doesn't get stopped, locked down, and she can use the steals.
We are going to have Mary Wagstaff with that foul there. That'll be her first. And Gonzalez unable to get that one to go. Wagstaff
plenty of
looking to
time
set
for
up
a good
three
shot here.
Oh, and so close there. It will be 34-30. Illinois down 4 to end the first half. Illinois playing an outstanding half, though, so far. Still very much so in this game. We will be back at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana with 7 manufacturers and nearly 1,000 vehicles in stock. Our commitment to you doesn't end when you purchase a vehicle. We're committed to giving you the best ownership experience possible. Keep your vehicle running right with regularly scheduled maintenance from our experienced team of factory-trained technicians and our brand new state-of-the-art facilities. Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana. Why go anywhere else?
From harnessing the transformative power of computing and data sciences, to discovering new ways for environmental and agricultural sustainability, to opening new pathways for better patient care and medical discovery using AI. At Illinois, we develop and deliver ideas that positively impact the world.
The minutes between contractions, the hours a loved one is in surgery, the first steps after a knee replacement. When it comes to your health, we know you're counting on a lot. At Carle Health, you can always count on us. In these moments, and in all the moments to come, delivering exceptional care, providing compassion and support, working together as one system across every community we serve. Because this is where care counts.
This is the moment of a lifetime. The clock's ticking like my lifeline. Until I flatline, I push it to the red line. Who gon' stop me high? Who gon' stop me high? Breathtaking, a move that I make, I give it everything I got. Cause that what it takes, I push the limit till it break. The heart of the brave, the soul of a legend with the will to be great. Hold up. The soul of a legend with the will to be great. Hold up. Who gon' stop me in my moment? Who gon' stop me when I'm going? You can't break me, I don't back down. Like a king, give me my crown.
Do you remember when we first started this journey together? We ventured forth and forged a bond. Made to unite, made to perform. It was a new partnership. We found new ways to excel despite the odds. We were built for each other. It was the first time I felt like I belonged, like I was a part of something bigger. Together we faced adversity and embraced it. And with you by my side, I've become better, more durable, stronger. Because what others see as limitations, I see as strengths. Our community has fueled my fire. Together we've rewritten the narrative, unlocking doors to a world of possibility. I'm proud of the journey we've taken, to be a part of something truly groundbreaking. I see a world where limitations are shattered and possibilities unlocked.
Performax, empowering athletes and redefining limits for 25 years. We are innovators, explorers, creators. We inspire each other and welcome everyone. create your next experience in the Champaign-Urbana area.
From its beginnings as a single stately hall in 1867, the University of Illinois has twined its way around the hearts of Illini. Today, we invite you to explore its twists and turns, discover its hidden treasures, and encounter its home in your heart. As you pass through our halls and navigate our grounds, the bricks and marble and worn paper of past generations, you will discover your own place, your own essential seed of inspiration. At Illinois, our students seek themselves in the light of wisdom passed down by previous generations. They seek tradition in the warm welcome of the Illini Union's hallowed halls. They seek travel between the pages of long-loved books. They seek spirit in the bite of fresh fall air at Memorial Stadium. They seek knowledge in the classroom and camaraderie with their classmates. They seek contentment in Altgeld's chimes echoing across the quad. And as they seek, they stretch toward the realm of possibilities that lie beyond Illinois, while planting roots in the foundation of a timeless community. As the university continues to radiate outward through the education of thousands of individuals, we invite you to consume, create, and flourish under its illuminating tutelage, and find a home in our welcoming arms.
All right, start of the third quarter. It is a 4-point game. Alabama is up 34-30. If you are just tuning in, Illinois has been playing a very strong game, keeping it very close here against Alabama, the defending national champions for the women's team.
Yeah, big things for Illinois, continuing with that offside attack and then taking their time on their shot.
That's a really great inside pass from Wagstaff to Campbell. Campbell could be a really good third option for this Illinois team.
She's showing herself today because she's attacking away from the ball, and that's getting her to the key. She's had a couple of good looks.
Illinois did a pretty good job of keeping themselves in this game, but the third and fourth quarter is where everything happens. Keeping a close eye on Moody and Gonzalez will be key for Illinois this half.
Yeah, we got to take away, Illinois got to take away Gonzalez cuts and Moody's cut to the basket, and then deny those seals by the smaller players from Alabama. Those are two keys.
What a really good play from Illinois.
And Illinois, for the first time since the first quarter, has tied this game up here.
I mean, great patience from Wagstaff. I mean, she didn't even budge a bit at the defense, just waited for McCammon to get around the seal.
And Gonzalez here with the ball. You know, Alabama's offense starting to get a little stagnant here.
Moody with the cross-court pass. Illinois is doing a pretty good job. Alabama's going to have to force it up, and they do. Good job by Illinois. Wagstaff's going to snag that rebound, pushing the ball past half here for Illinois.
Illinois looking to take their first lead of the game here.
She's looking to see if McCannon can get something going. Great active hands by Gonzalez. Way to get in there and take that pass.
Yeah, that pass needs to go up to get to get inside to McCammon there. Up is always open.
Oh, and Gonzalez with it seemed like a little bit of a rush shot there.
Definitely not the best shot for Gonzalez. She's very much so still moving on that one. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock. Very vital time. McCammon's going to work her way in, square up and get that one. Illinois with the first lead of the day.
Yeah, Alabama having a little bit of difficulty dealing with all of this off-ball attack and the crossing attack by Illinois.
And it looks like we're going to have a shot made there. Foul and one.
Yeah, low seal by Hazelton again. So Illinois is losing track of those sealers and getting overly focused on Gonzalez. Gonzalez is, when she's dribbling around outside, she's looking for those sealers or a cut. Take those two things away so you're playing under. Make her settle for that outside shot. She's a good outside shooter, but she's a great layup shooter.
There, she misses that free throw and able to take the lead there. And McCammon will bring it up for the Illini.
Illinois and Alabama tied up again, 36-36. And another turnover for Illinois.
Yeah, the passing a little bit sloppy here.
And Alabama is going to return the favor with another turnover.
Those ones in particular are always so frustrating as a coach. There was no pressure on Alabama in the past, so it's an unforced turnover. Those would drive me bananas when I was coaching.
McCammon looked like she has a lane. She's going to get her way in, square up, and another one for McCammon.
Yeah, you watch McCammon now, so she's getting to the rim again. Now her hand looks better at the top of her follow-through. It's not being pulled back. It's not turning. It's not scrunched. It's starting to open up, so it's coming off her fingers more consistently.
Certainly, and Alabama getting away again with those seals. Moody's just going to work her way right on in.
Yeah, great job that time by Balaki, from Alabama, sealing Moody in. It's a quiet, dirty job, but it's what gets those opportunities for players like Moody and Gonzalez. So great credit to her.
Most certainly. Sometimes as players, you do things that don't always show up on a stat sheet, but it matters.
And Wagstaff for three. Putting Illinois up 3 here.
Oh, that's a really nice 2 from Itzy. I mean, she wasn't even still moving on that one.
No, but that's that off-ball cut. Again, Illinois got to find Gonzalez in the open court. She's just waiting for you to turn your back and then she's going to cut on you.
McCammon again squaring up.
Ooh, and try to get her on rebound there, but Alabama comes away with it.
So she's getting to the rim, squared up, and her hand just twisted at the top of her shot.
There goes Moody and Itzy on those opposite sides again, looking to see if they can get that seal on the inside. Hazleton.
Great ball movement here by Alabama as they regain the lead here. It looks like we're going to have a timeout on Alabama. Let's see what these coaches here have to talk about. We'll be right back.
The minutes between contractions, the hours a loved one is in surgery, the first steps after a knee replacement. When it comes to your health, we know you're counting on a lot. At Carle Health, you can always count on us. In these moments, and in all the moments to come, delivering exceptional care, providing compassion and support, working together as one system across every community we serve. Because this is where care counts.
All right, coming out of that timeout. It looks like that 3 by Wagstaff was actually counted as a 2, a long 2. And it'll be 42-40. Illinois with the ball here.
Yeah, that was one of the few outside shots we've seen Illinois take today. Most of Illinois' attack has come to the rim.
And I think that's really what they want here. Those are the highest percentage shots that they know that the players can make. And they've been able to get pretty good looks here. As got another one there.
Gonzalez with a great outlet pass. Let's see if Hazleton will be able to finish this.
McCammon try to get there. And looks like it's foul. Going to be a foul against her.
That is such a tough play to make. To chase down somebody from behind and get in position. A great play for a player to make in that moment is actually stop just short. Is that player going in for the layup? They see you coming and they're adjusting their body in their chair to take the contact and shoot. If you take away that contact, they're out of balance when they shoot. So fake the contact.
Yeah.
It's the first free throw there. And they get the second one to fall. Extending the lead to 3. See what Illinois can do here.
There's that crossing attack by Wagstaff.
Wagstaff and McCammon going to switch here. Wagstaff is more of the experienced three-point shooter.
Alabama's going to come away with the ball there.
And Moody just get another great look at the rim. Great defense by Wagstaff putting a hand up on that one. Moody was going to have a pretty easy look.
And we're going to have Maya Campbell here coming up with the ball. Looking to swing it around. She's going to give it to Wagstaff. Wagstaff looking to get outside again. Oh, and a tough miss there by Koenig. Gonzalez looked like she was getting ready for a shot and passes it to Hazelden. And Hazelden able to get a nice high percentage look there.
And you know, that is the power of playing with such a dynamic player like Gonzalez. She draws so much attention, it's almost so hard to still remember that there's 3 other players playing with her.
Yeah, that's a tough one because you can see again, and we've seen it repeatedly in the game, Gonzalez takes the ball low, draws that defender out, then she rotates back up high to create that high to low pick and roll. And that frees up that low person to roll to the basket. There's no help to that person. The high defender actually has to slide down and stay low and then hope that the help can come across on Gonzalez as she enters the key.
Alabama coming back out on the floor.
Yeah, the Alabama ladies, they look very relaxed right now. They don't look that worried. And that's a big thing. That's confidence gained over time, knowing that if they continue to do certain things, they're going to get the outcome they want.
Yeah, a lot of that comes with experience. You know, as you were saying earlier, they were just literally in the college national championship last year. So high pressure situations aren't unusual for them.
Too much sitting around on the offside by Illinois.
And it looks like Wagstaff kind of rushed a shot there because she couldn't find anything or anyone. And it's going to be a turnover there. She airballed that one.
Alabama advancing down the floor like Koenig is going to be out of this one.
And Rebecca Moody with a great shot there.
Yeah, it's a nice look, but they didn't, Illinois didn't give up the shot to the rim.
Illinois has been kind of quiet offensively at the second half of this quarter. Needs to get something going or stop the bleeding immediately.
And a great shot there by Maya Campbell, able to get Illinois some points here.
Campbell just proving again that she could be a leasable third option for Illinois.
Oh, and a tough shot there.
Looks like there was a little bit of a foul. It's going to work in Illinois' favor. Cameron pushing the ball now for Illinois.
Gonzalez got in off a baseline cut. You never let somebody cut baseline because you have no help there. You need to take that baseline cut away and force it cut back to where the middle is and where help would be.
Wagstaff's going to pull a three, and it bounces off the front of the rim. Moody looking to give a football pass down the court and decided against it.
Alabama's done a great job these past two possessions, making Illinois take a really forced shot.
Yeah, right now, Illinois looks like they're having some difficulty getting their defensive players to rotate as they go out and jump Gonzalez out behind that screen. One of the things they can do as an adjustment is if they can meet that screener earlier, push that screen farther out. And so Gonzalez's screen and roll is farther out, they can play under and they won't have to jump, give up position. They've done that a couple of times where they've caused Gonzalez to take 17-footers. If they can push that screen out, they can keep her doing that kind of thing.
And she's going to miss that second free throw. McCammon with the board. 5-point game with 1:22 left in the third.
Yeah, Illinois just needs to lock up on defense. I mean, they're only 5 points down. They're very much so still in this game. There's a whole nother quarter left to play. Alabama, again, making it tough for Illinois to get a good shot off. And this time, Illinois is going to be the one forced to shoot the 17-footer. Alabama, again, great outlet pass to Hazelton. Can she finish? And she does.
Good defense there by Wagstaff, but unable to get a stop there.
A little bit of pressure by Alabama right now. A little bit disruptive for Illinois.
Almost caused the turnover there with the pass from McCammon, a finger.
Yeah, Illinois was starting to get a bit of a rhythm, and it's a good play by a good decision by Alabama. Throw some pressure up court, try to be disruptive and get him out of that rhythm.
And right now, McCammon is looking for somebody to help, and she's just going to throw it up. What a prayer she does, and it goes in for Illinois.
Yeah, that was a nice break there for Illinois. It was getting really late in the shot clock. They needed to find something, and able to get a shot to go down as the shot clock and the game clock here entering the last few seconds.
Yeah, one of the things that happened in that upcourt pressure is the defensive player for Alabama, it was on Wagstaff, just stayed extended on Wagstaff. Illinois' got to identify that and go back and pick that player, that extended defender, to free up Wagstaff or whoever is picked up like that. And then they'll be able to attack off ball, and they won't end up having to settle for that long post up two.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. Illinois down 5. Alabama's up 49-44. Illinois looking to close out this fourth quarter strong and come away with a win here against Alabama, who's had their number for quite some time. Let's see what they can do in the fourth.
From harnessing the transformative power of computing and data sciences to discovering new ways for environmental and agricultural sustainability, to opening new pathways for better patient care and medical discovery using AI. At Illinois, we develop and deliver ideas that positively impact the world.
Welcome to Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana, with 7 manufacturers and nearly 1,000 vehicles in stock. Our commitment to you doesn't end when you purchase a vehicle. We're committed to giving.
All right, start of the fourth quarter. Illinois looking to come away with a win here. Alabama's going to start with the ball here. And off rip, a three-point attempt by Alabama, and Finger able to come away with that rebound for Illinois.
Yeah, nice cross pick by Hazelton to free up her teammate.
And Wagstaff
just getting a little bit there.
Getting a little flustered there. Alabama playing some pretty tough defense. And we have Bethany Johnson with the ball. She checked in for McCammon, and she gets a breather.
Bethany's first shot of the game just going to fall off the left side of the rim. And Illinois caught a prayer there.
Yeah, you could see Illinois getting so focused sometimes on their matchups. They're not looking around and seeing some of these cutters and recognizing to leave somebody from outside to guard somebody who's a greater threat going to the basket.
And Johnson, she's going to swing that right back to Wagstaff. 6 seconds left, and Wagstaff can't get it to fall, but we're going to get an offensive rebound.
Back to Wagstaff in the paint. She's going to put that one up.
Wagstaff was looking for a foul there, kind of upset with the referee.
There's that outside shot. Push those screens out. Stop those cutters.
Definitely. Great job by Illinois by forcing a tough 17-footer.
And as tough as it may be, that is what they're going to have to do in order to win this game. You know, Alabama does have shooters that can hit those shots. But as it was said earlier, you know, they are way better at hitting these inside looks.
Seemed to be a really great pass there from Bethany to Finger. Finger just didn't get in the right position to finish that.
Alabama's starting to get some transition here. This is something Illinois is going to need to be aware of. This will get them, Alabama, to the rim for some easy baskets.
And Campbell with a nice pass to Wagstaff in the paint, and Wagstaff able to get 2.
Yeah, nice job by Illinois, creating space, and then Wagstaff, little fake and then cutting and attacking the back of the Alabama defender.
Yeah, credit to both Alabama and Illinois. This is a tough game. They will not let the Def go out of this 5-point range. Gonzalez trying to fit in places that she can't fit, had to force it out.
And a good look there by Alabama, but Illinois forcing another jump shot.
Yeah, again, that's a good job by Illinois, forcing these outside shots. They got to continue to push those screens out, bake in and out, and don't commit to going all the way out.
Maya Campbell. Oh, shot just short left.
And they're going to keep an eye on Gonzalez there. Alabama doing a great job of moving the ball right now.
Yeah, you can see Alabama every now and then dumping the ball in to players like Balaki or LeBrew. They're reluctant to take shots inside.
Oh, and a tough shot there made by Gonzalez.
Seemed to be a little bit of contact there from Wagstaff off the top of the head, but nonetheless, Gonzalez is going to get that one to fall. What a tough shot.
Yeah, right now, Illinois getting a couple players in, giving a couple of minutes rest to McCammon and Counts. They'll come in, and they'll probably be ones that'll be finishing the game.
What a great pass from Wagstaff inside to Johnson.
Great bucket there. Illinois able to keep it within 5.
Yeah, that attack came up through that elbow space that keeps opening up against that Alabama defense.
And Gonzalez with another layup. Campbell with the ball here. And she's going to get it to Wagstaff. Wagstaff, she's just going to get a shot up.
Yeah, I think Wagstaff felt a little bit of pressure, like she had less time to take that shot. We've seen when she settles, she has been really, really effective. She shot a really high percentage when she takes that breath before she shoots. It takes a little bit more time.
Yes, and Koenig and Johnson are going to head to the bench as we have Counts and McCammon checking in.
Now we see McClendon in for the first time for Alabama, giving a breather.
And it looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to be against, I want to say Counts.
So one of the things that Illinois can do here is when Gonzalez is trying to run the pick and roll, just go about a half a push out, not a full push out, so they don't give up position. We call it half jumping. Sometimes they call it Elling. Nice seal by Counts to get Wagstaff in. Yeah, there's an example. McClendon went just a little bit too far out. What she needs to do is just push out about halfway, tuck back in after she forces Gonzalez to start to move.
It looks like we're all having a couple of technical difficulties with the shot clock and us here on the live stream with our game scoring right now. Alabama's up 55-48 with a little under 4 minutes left.
See Alabama setting up here.
And Gonzalez with the ball here. Gonna swing it over to Hazelden. Hazelden's gonna pass it off. And they're gonna have to get a shot up here, and a forced turnover by Illinois.
Yeah, Joya Hazelton, not somebody who really looks to shoot from outside a lot. She's more of the pick and roll person, you know, in the dive for somebody like Moody, or a cutter going to the basket.
Oh, and Campbell can't get that to go. So we're gonna have a jump ball, and it will be Alabama ball. Illinois looking to score here. They have about 3.5 left in the fourth quarter. They're down 7. They've got to find some offense here.
So right now, stops just as important. They've had some stops the last couple of possessions. They need to continue to show discipline here, not get over anxious, jumping out on non-threats.
And Gonzalez able to get a pass off, and it's sent back out. And a jump shot there by Alabama, extending this lead to 9, largest this game.
That was a really great find. McCam is going to find Wagstaff, just threading her way to the needle.
Yeah, that's that off ball, the offside pick and roll that we've seen, that attack at the elbow especially. It's been really effective for Illinois. Nice rotation by Illinois on defense.
Yeah, they're playing really tight defense here. It's going to force.
Only a couple seconds left in the shot clock, but she's going to get a wide open shot.
Yeah, and again, you can see there's no help on that low to high to low pick and roll. Low to high pick and roll, sorry.
Wagstaff looking to make something happen here.
Can't get that one to fall.
And again, we go back to the follow through. I think they've lost some of that recipe of just, you know, having composure and following through with their shots, squaring up to the rim.
And it's going to be a foul here on Maya Campbell.
You can see Illinois is starting to go into an end game prep here. They're starting to look at bringing in some players that are going to foul Alabama players to get to bonus and begin to put players in line. So you're going to see situation substitutions at this particular point designed to preserve the fouls for the Illinois players that they're going to need on the offensive. So you can see Illinois, they're looking to put the ball in non-free throw shooters' hands. They're going to foul those people to put those people on the line. And so you'll see, you heard Coach Wheeler yelling, double, double. She wanted the double team on a free throw shooter, so the ball was forced into a non-free throw shooter's hands. Illinois has made the sub now. They've put their players that are going to be more effective offensively out on the court, but they've got their situation subs ready to go right back in. This is a great thing for young coaches to watch Coach Wheeler as she goes through the process of coaching in an end game.
Alabama able to get both of their free throws to fall there.
What a great way to secure the 10-point lead by Alabama, knocking down those crucial free throws there.
And then they have pressure up court too
And
to make Illinois
Wagstaff
touch the ball.
gonna miss that really easy jumper. Now Gonzalez is making away. Illinois should foul now if they want to stop. And you can hear Wagstaff yelling down the court, foul, 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 as she's trapped.
So they're calling an intentional foul on the Illinois player. Gonzalez definitely not the one you want to intentionally foul.
Yeah. Alabama's going to extend that lead to 12. Their largest of the game. With a minute 33 left.
So Illinois has had a great first half. Really consistent in the way they attacked off ball, and they got lots of looks at the rim. Second half, not quite as consistent, and so they were a little bit less consistent getting to the rim, a little bit less consistent scoring. At the other end of the court, defensively, they still let a couple of cuts, a couple of seals. Those were the things that really let Alabama get some easy scoring opportunities. And then later in the second half, they got a couple of transition opportunities. Those are the ways that Alabama was able to get to the rim. They really haven't been effective scoring from outside. And now the game's, starting to separate a little bit as we get into an end game, and you got to put some people on the line.
And Gonzalez going to hit her free throws there.
Nice pressure by Alabama, just making sure that Illinois has to use all the clock to get up. And again, being disruptive.
Hammond finding Wagstaff, and Wagstaff missing another easy one at the rim, trying to rush a shot up and score.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing for players at the end of the game to not rush the shots. They feel the pressure of the clock running down. You have to still be disciplined and shoot a fundamentally sound shot.
It's going to be another foul, sending Gonzalez to the line.
There's going to be a lot Illinois to take from this game. There's some real growth in their offense, some fine-tuned things that they can go back in and practice. So they're making gains each time they're playing this Alabama team. This Alabama team now, it's exposed a couple of things that they get to take back now and work on. How are they going to more consistently create some scoring opportunities at the rim? And how are they going to defend teams that are starting to see those gaps up at the elbow? They'll both have things to take away from this. And what I always loved as a coach in these situations, when I would watch other teams, I love to watch and see how other teams played each other, to see what kinds of things they saw that maybe I didn't. I'd take those things back and I'd add them to our game. I like both coaches right now. They're continuing to teach their players, using all of the time to grow them. These end games like this are really, really valuable because you can use them to get ready for nationals when the games tend to be tighter because everybody knows what everybody's going to be doing.
Indeed, end game is something that they're constantly practicing. And their practices every single day throughout the week. So it's for sure not something that Illinois is unfamiliar with.
See if Wagstaff Going to be able to get a good shot off. Going to get a count.
Counts, unable to get that to go, and
Gonzalez with another football pass, just going to force this one down the court.
Campbell able to get that board.
Yeah, so I like that time. Campbell stopped short. And you could see the Alabama player glance over, thinking the contact was coming in. It didn't come, and she had to rush her shot. She didn't have as much time. That's an example of pulling up to force the bad shot.
Yeah, and it looks like Alabama's going to hold the ball here. 10 seconds left in the game. And they're going to hold it out. Alabama is going to win this one, 65-50, a well-fought game by both teams.
Yeah, a lot of things for both teams to take away from this so they continue to work on. And a great opening game for the women's side of the tournament this weekend. I hope everybody comes back and joins and sees more of these games because they're only going to get better.
Indeed. We have a couple more games. The men's team is getting ready to play Michigan at 3 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, 3 o'clock. That should be a good one. And we have a couple more games to end the day with. So stay tuned. It was good having you all. Thank you for being here with us in this live stream, and we'll be back for the next game. Thank you.